If you guys want to learn how to build 90s like this, and without a wall like this, stick around to the end of the video to find out how to do it.
Tell me pretty lies, look me in the face, tell me that you love me, even if it's fake.
What is good then, boys and girls, and in today's video I'm going to be teaching you guys how to perform an infinite 90s in Fortnite Battle Royale. So it is a pretty easy maneuver to do. It literally will take you a little bit of practice, a little bit of grinding, and you'll be able to perform them. So there's obviously two different methods to do this. There's three if you want to try and do the sideways one. Obviously, in my opinion, I don't really like the sideways one. Obviously, I just don't think it's very efficient. I preferred the zero wall one and the one where you build a wall, because I just found it a lot more easier and a lot more efficient to use in battle. Because obviously, say if you do your normal 90s and then you realise it's higher than you, and you're like, oh no, you can start doing your perform into the other 90s where you want, oh, I want my high ground back, and do this, and you can be back up there against them. And obviously, then you can just do your normal stuff, try and build against them, and then obviously there you go. Then obviously you've got everything back. So honestly, it is a very good thing to try and learn, because you never know. Obviously, the more things you can do in battle, the more percent you've got of winning in a battle or a 1v1 or whatever you are doing with your friends or against enemies or anything like that. So I'm going to teach you guys how to perform both of them today. Basically, first of all, as normal, with every single 90 you do, you want to build a ramp. You can build a wall, then a thing, or we can do it as a floor. So we see if you're doing the floor, you can do floor wall. You're doing that one, you could do that one that way, or you could do that one. Obviously, this one is my preferred way. These two I'm not really keen on. Obviously, I do both of them depending on what position I'm in or anything like that. Then I do perform both of the 90s, both of the ways of starting. But in my opinion, I prefer this first one, which is the one we're going to stick with today. So let's crack on with this today. So first of all, obviously, as normal, you want to build your floor or your ramp, floor, wall. That's how I normally do it. And then once you start walking up it, you want to build your wall. That's your first thing you want to do. And then obviously after that, you can either come this way. I know your first 90, I know you want to jump like that. So then, if you look, then you're lined up perfectly for the next thing. You always want to be on the right side of that string there. And then when you come back down, you can just carry on going. So obviously, as you see there, if you just have a look at that clip just then, obviously what I just did, I literally was underneath the ramp like that. And then obviously, as because of the new update or something they did a long time ago, you pretty much go on top of it. So let's show you guys again. So obviously we're going to ignore that now. Same thing as normal. This one, or the other way dependent. Jump, obviously the first one. So you're lined up. Obviously, as you'll see, there's a string through there. You can see that string through there. You want to be lined up with that, basically. So obviously it's the same on this one here. So you're lined up on the right side, as you see what I mean. And obviously you kind of want to run into it, like so you pretty much just can't run anymore. And then turn. So you're lined up for this one. As you see, just build the floor and just build the floor and the ramp. I'm going to show you guys again, just for an example. You want to build the floor. It shoots you up. You see what I mean? How it shoots you up. Look, watch my body go up there, and obviously build your ramp at the same time. After that, thing back out, and you should be able. Look, you should be on line with the string. Turn, same again, and then obviously just keep moving. You kind of treat it like a flick. So if like you flick shotguns, do the exact same method. Flick the shotgun, flick it. So when you guys turn, make sure you turn with a flick, but make sure you hit the wall, floor, stairs. You want to hit them all perfectly. If you hit them wrong, you're gonna end up doing something like that, where you kind of slow down, or you jump like that, or you get stuck under it. Let's see when I do it wrong. Because obviously you'll know when you've done it wrong, and then you do things like that, you mess up. And obviously you guys might prefer your own normal 90 way, but this is just an example to just teach you guys how I do 90s and why I prefer them. Because I just find them more efficient in my opinion. Obviously everyone's entitled to their own opinions and what they prefer and what you don't prefer. So that's the first one. Obviously you want to just keep on practicing that. Just make sure you get this one first. That's the beginner level, as you say, and the more advanced one is obviously the next one is without them. So this one's a lot more complicated, if I must say. So you kind of want to do the same thing as normal. Obviously you kind of want your walls in the first one, and then once you've done that, you kind of want to make sure when you're building your floor, you've got enough room for it to, let's try and use it, because if you build it here, you're gonna move and get jump. You don't want to have that jumping feeling. You want it to be a fluent motion, so it's fluent, so like that. See how it's fluent? Obviously, it doesn't really matter if you build these over there. These literally do not matter, because they are technically can be another sign of protection. Because obviously, when you're building this, sometimes you will do things like that. But you've only, say if someone's going to shoot you down, all they have to do is shoot one ramp or one floor, and you're gone. You are on the floor. You could die from fall damage or stuff like that. This, in my opinion, is only to use. Say if you build up like this, and then they've got the high ground, and they're up here, and then you're like, oh my god, I need to get the high ground. and then you can quickly just perform this motion, get back up. And obviously they're probably still doing 90s, obviously perform a little one again, come back round, obviously you've got the high ground. See what I mean, guys? How you can take the high ground doing this way so much more efficiently than doing any other motion. So yeah, let's carry on teaching you guys how to do this. Honestly, it's dead easy. So, as normal, you want to build your floor ramp, and then when you get to about, when you want to do it kind of, obviously, you'll see there's different levels of planks. I recommend doing it on the third from the top or the second. Don't do it on the fourth, because if you do it on the fourth, you're going to get a tiny bit of jutter, but not a lot. However, if you do it from the third one, build your thing. You've got to make sure you point it down though, guys. If you point, you're going to get both of them. Honestly, it doesn't really matter, but it's better if you kind of did it on that one. So yeah, once you've done that one, build that one, that'll jump you up as well. And then kind of just keep moving to the edge again. Obviously, it'll kind of just, you'll kind of start hitting it. Obviously, if you look down too much, it won't work, but you kind of will learn the ways of how to do it. It's kind of just a lot of practice, and you'll be able to nail it. I only learned doing this about 4 days ago, and it is a very good thing to use in battle. I reckon you should practice it, guys, because any method really can help you, can't it? If you know every single 90, every single method, it's going to help you in the long term, innit? If you don't know some ways and then some people know other ways, and you might be like, oh my god. And at least then, if you show your friends, oh, I can build 90s without walls, people are going to be like, oh, that's mental, boys, that's crazy. But yeah, that's the best way to do it, or you can just do 90s with walls. It depends, it's completely up to you, like I say, guys. But yeah, this is probably my new favourite 90 because it's just so easy to do. You can do double 90s if you wanted, where you kind of like do double like that. Honestly, double 90s is quite hard, but it's a way in it. All these new things we're learning, guys. Obviously, Fortnite is kind of getting to its stage now where everyone knows every single move. So trying to find a new move is quite hard. I remember when this Infinite 90 used to be one of the biggest things, and obviously now it is quite well known. But yeah, guys, try and practice it. Try and get used to it. Practice all the different ways. Try and stop the jumping technique. Obviously, yeah, the jumping might get you further and higher. But if you run out of jump, you're going to keep doing things like that. That's why I don't jump anymore. Obviously, you can do the ways where you go like that, and people build about 6 90s in one jump. But it's not the best way, obviously. You've got that way you can practice. But yeah, it's all up to you guys, whatever you prefer. I hope you did enjoy this video. I hope it helped in some way. I hope it did. If it did, let me know in the comment section. Drop a like. Also, chatting means so much. It means so much when you drop likes, stuff like that. We're on the road to 1.2k, so hopefully we'll reach to be there soon. Drop a like and subscribe. Big shout out to everyone who is watching. If you have got to this stage, put hashtag Team CeeLo in the chat. CELO team, obviously you know how to do that. Hashtag Team CeeLo. Let's get it in the chat. Let's see if we can smash. Let's see if we can smash 50 likes on this video. Let's see if we can smash 50 likes on this video, boys and girls. Absolutely smash it. Big shout out to everyone watching. Cheers, guys. I'll see you guys in the next video.